Dear players, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start the technical meeting of FIDE World Cup 2025. My name is Łukasz and I'll be the technical director of the delegate of the tournament. Together with me at the main table, we have Anastasia Sorokina, chief arbiter, Abhijit Kunte, tournament director, Gopa Kumar, main fair play officer, and Swapnil Bansot, deputy chief arbiter. We'll have there is Pavel Trek who will always around to help us as well. Michael Hall will be the press officer, and we will have during the tournament the anti-doping control, which will be chosen by random. We wanted to show you before the technical meeting the route to the playing hall, but since there are still some constructions, so you were entering with the players' entrance. But tomorrow, before the round, there will be signages, and the entrance for players will not be this main entrance, but entrance on the other side. There will be volunteers showing you the way, and this presentation you will get, so you will have all the routes how to enter the playing hall. We'll start from some details regarding local stuff and what is happening.
Good evening. So, welcome to Goa and India. We all are very happy to host you for this FIDE World Cup 2025. So, few things if you can keep in mind when you are in Goa. So, first thing is everyone, player, coaches, arbiters, everyone must wear accreditation badges at all the time when you are in the playing venue. I think all of you have already collected the accreditation from the registration desk. If those who have not, make sure that you collect the accreditation today or tomorrow. And without accreditation, if you forget the accreditation in the room, make sure that you get it fast, because without accreditation, it will not be possible to allow anyone in the tournament. So the food timings for the hotels are: breakfast will be served from 7:30 to 10:15, lunch 12:30 to 3, and dinner 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. Regarding the, it's a very big holiday destination. So if you are traveling outside the hotel to the beaches or some restaurants, if possible, at least carry a passport, photocopy of your passport or any ID. I will request you to respect the local laws, and the possession of and use of drugs are strictly illegal and punishable under the Indian laws. And make sure you follow the local laws so the residents are not troubled. So the most easiest way to travel is in Goa is with bikes. You can hire them, or you can also hire the self-driving cars, or of course chauffeur-driven cars. You can rent the vehicles from the license agencies or from the hotel or from our tournament desk. So Goa has a very strict traffic control rules, the travel kilometers and the miles. Enforcements are there, so you must be very careful, otherwise you will get tickets. And if possible, make sure that you use the registered vendors like Goa Miles or some private agencies. In emergency, I hope it doesn't occur to any one of us, but if in emergency, kindly contact for police 100, ambulance 108, tourist helpline 1364, and postal security or lifeguard again 100 to the nearest beach tower. If you have any problem in the hotel, best way to contact the registration desk in your respective hotel or the front office in your respective hotel, and they will surely help you. Those players who are not staying here, to the Rio Resort or Rio Boutique, we are requesting you to please give your hotel address and contact details. So in case of emergency, we will be able to reach out to you. Thank you. If any questions, I am always there. You can always ask me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Anastasia Sorokina, and first of all, I would like to thank FIDE to appoint me to be chief arbiter in this prestigious event, and all Indian Chess Federation to accept this appointment. So I'm very happy to be here with you for the next month. Here you can see our arbiters team. As you already know, Swapnil Pansot is the deputy chief arbiter. In the case of any question connected to chess games, you always can reach us in the playing hall, or we have an arbiters room over there. And we have a group of arbiters who will be working with us. Peter Tsai, Ashen Keni, Amaral Maura, Arvid Mamal, Schulman Alan, Brustman Agnieszka, Vandenberg Gunther, and Press Show. I'm sure that you're aware about the system, but let me go briefly about the system of the event. We play knockout tournament, 8 rounds, and all rounds shall be played with the 2 games matches. So here you can see the table, in each round how many players are played. Timetable, again you can find all information in the website. Just remember that all games are going to start at 3 o'clock, and we are going to have 2 free days, 10 November and November 20. The closing ceremony will be at the same day as the last round, 26th of November, and 27th of November is the departure day. You already saw that pairing was done according to the October to the rating list. About the first round you know, but the players who are going to participate in the second round shall be the winners of the round 1 and the 50 highest seeded players as well. So we will be joined with another 50 highest seeded rated players. The pairing shall follow the principle of top half versus lower half reserves. We already done the drawing of colors, and all odd numbers are going to play with the blank pieces in the first game of the first round. In the first game of the round 2, each winner of the round 1 shall have the color opposite of the color that in his previous match the higher seeded player had in the first game. Means if the lower seeded player wins any match, it means that automatically, assuming the next round, the color position or the match eliminated opponent. For round 3 and 7 and the final, it will be the same procedure. It's just only will be different for the match for the third place. Time control. We are playing with a time control of 90 minutes for the first 40 moves, followed by 30 minutes for the rest of the game, and we have an increment of 30 seconds starting from move 1. Please pay attention that we are using the the clock setting that number 13. It means without move counter. And it means that the second time control will be added only after clocks become in 0. Okay, so please, if some of you never used it, pay attention to this. All players should be arriving to the game on time, but if you arrive later, it will be penalty, and it's 500 USD that will be deducted from your prize money. For the players who arrive to the playing venue after 15 minutes, unfortunately, this game will be lost by default. So please try to be on time, especially for the first round. It will be the separate entrance for you from another side. I believe the volunteers will help you to find the way, but for the first round, try to come a little bit earlier to be sure that we also will have a fair play check in the entrance. Mr. Gopa will tell you later on, but try to be earlier tomorrow, please. So if any match and the first player to score more points than his opponent in two standard game means that he's win the match. But if score is level, then it will be tie break. And tie break could be pretty long. So we try to go through tie break regulations. The first tie break will be played by 2 games with a time control of 15 minutes for each player plus 10 seconds with the increment starting from move 1. If this tie break finishes a draw again, the second tie break game will be played again 2 games, 10 minutes plus 10 seconds. If against draw, so we are going to the one more tie break, 5 minutes to each player plus 3 seconds. And the last one will be the 3 minutes plus 2 seconds. But if all those games finish as a draw, then we have to play one sudden death game. And the regulation for this that black is going to have, white is going to have 4 minutes 2 seconds, and it will be the beats, yes, the beats for the time for the black pieces. This is a timetable for the time breaks, so we will try to follow the initial schedule, but in case the game will postpone longer than we planned, then we can postpone the start of the next time break. So, but we will inform you accordingly. So yeah, it's again about sudden game. Let me repeat that if player who submits the lowest time wins the bid and play with black. If the players make exactly the same bid, black starts with the amount of the time, and drawing a clock shall determine the colors. If the sudden death game is drawn, black wins the match. The match finishes as a win for black. It's not allowed to create a draw before black's surface moves. If you can claim a draw by calling the arbiter in case of the 3 repetition or 7. So you cannot leave the playing area when the game is in progress. You can, I believe that afterwards you can see the playing venue where the restrooms are and the smoking area for those who are needed, but you cannot leave after this spot. So if you need, by some reason, to go somewhere or you have any health issue or so on, please immediately inform me or Deputy Chief Arbiter. We will make a decision about your special case situation. Please don't forget to sign your score sheets and don't leave the playing area before the arbiter collects the results from your game. We have an appeal committee. Hopefully we will not need their help, but let me introduce the chief of the appeal committee, Dharmarendra Kumar, and Lukas Tuley, the member of appeal committee, Laurent Frey, the international arbiter, also here, and we have Alakain and Marcus Ars as the reserve members. In case you need to make an appeal, so the appeal must be submitted to the appeal committee chairman in writing with the following time frame. So it should be not later than 1 hour in the standard play game. Of course, the appeal should be written in English, and also it should be accompanied by a deposit of $500 or equivalent in local currency. So this is briefly introduction about the rules all more details you can find on the website. If you have any questions, you can raise it later after my fair play colleagues' presentation, or of course you anytime could reach us and ask. We will do everything from our side as an arbiters that you have a good tournament. So I wish good luck to everyone and give the floor to Gopa.
Just before Gopa, I would like to welcome President of Goa Chess Federation, Mr. Mahesh, who is together with the AICF working for us at this event. Thank you very much. Gopa.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you to FIDE and All Chess Federation for my nomination as Chief Fair Play Officer for this event. And I request all of your cooperation for a memorable event for all of us. So, the Fair Play team, we have 3 Fair Play officers, myself, the Chief Fair Play Officer, along with me, Kaliskan Ismail from Turkey, as well as Nadran Albert from Sweden as the Fair Play officers. Other than that, we will have 6 FPEs, also part of our Fair Play teams. Throughout the event, the Fair Play team will implement a range of visible and invisible on-site and remote measures designed to uphold fair competition and protect the integrity of the event. These measures aim to create a secure and trustworthy atmosphere for all participants. As told, accreditation is mandatory for access to the playing hall. All players must wear their accreditation visibly at all times when not seated at their board. Players are strongly advised to leave wallets, backpacks and other personal items in their hotel rooms. If carrying any necessary item, please use a metal-free container such as a small cloth pouch or bag. Avoid any metal bags. So a cloth bag will be ideal if you are carrying any necessary items. If you possess any prohibited item or restricted item, you must deposit in the designated deposit area. At the entry of the player's entry area, we have a deposit counter. If you are carrying any prohibited item, you need to deposit there before entry. All players will be scanned before each round. Players do not enter the playing hall before being scanned by the fair play team. Players are advised to arrive early at the venue, considering both the fair play screening process and the event's default time. Playing conduct during play, players are not permitted to communicate with the general public or any third party while their game is in progress. Please avoid repeated or prolonged eye contact with associates or spectators during the game. Scans during the game, players may be subject to additional scans if they leave and re-enter the playing area during the round. As our toilet is just outside the playing area, the players may be subject to scanning during the round also, except during time control. Time pressure time, we will not do any scanning, so it is around first 1 hour or 1.5 hour. Possible scanning is during the game. Post-game checks. Post-game checks will be conducted on randomly selected players in the fair play office. During these checks, inspection may be more detailed and comprehensive. Players are requested to cooperate fully with the fair play team, including removing shoes or other specific items if requested. The fair play team employ a combination of low and high technology scanning devices designed to detect any prohibited electronic or communication equipment. All devices used are completely safe from a medical standpoint. If anyone have any medical issues and have any medical device, kindly intimate us before first round. Prohibited items, mobile phones, laptops,
tablets, smart glasses, or any other electronic devices not specifically approved by the chief arbiter or chief FIDE officer. Watches of any kind, headphones, earphones, earplugs, or similar devices, electronic cigarettes or vapes, pens, personal pens are not permitted, sunglasses, any printed or digital chess related material, large or complex bags, sports cap and hat. Broadcast delay. To maintain fair play integrity, all live broadcasts will be operated with a 15 minutes delay. Game screening. All games are subject to post-round statistical screening by Professor Ken Briggs's tool. Cooperation and complaints. Full cooperation with the fair play team is mandatory. Failure to comply with the instructions or to cooperate during the game or pre or post check may result in serious disciplinary action, including forfeiture or expulsion from the event in accordance with the FIDE fair play regulations. Complaints. Any fair play related complaint must be submitted in writing using the official complaint form, which can be obtained from a fair play officer or accessed online through the FIDE FPL website. Players are strictly prohibited from making their complaints or suspicion public through any medium. Public discussion of such matters is contrary to the spirit of fair play and may negatively affect both players and the tournament integrity. Players who have fair play concerns are encouraged to communicate discreetly with the fair play officer. Sharing doubts or suspicions in a confidential, respectful manner ensure that all issues are handled professionally, fairly, and without unnecessary disruption to the event. Final recommendation. The fair play team is your ally in ensuring that the tournament remains a safe, fair, and enjoyable environment for all participants. Players are encouraged to maintain a spirit of full cooperation with the fair play team and other event officials at all times. Thank you.
A couple of standard information about media. Of course, event will be broadcasted. There are many representatives of the media. There is a mid zone, so you might be approached after the game with some questions for the interview. One important information: at the beginning of each day, we will allow spectators to come with phones for the first 10 minutes. So don't be surprised after 10 minutes. Fair play officers will remove all the spectators, and then they will come without any devices. Also people from local press will have this 10 minutes to walk in between the chessboard for the first 10 minutes, and then only official media from FIDE. As we all know, there is a dress code for the event, so we are just kindly asking you to follow these points. Just look elegant. I think organizers prepared beautiful playing hall for all of us, so let's keep this standard. All the details are, of course, in the regulations. Jeans are allowed. Do you have any questions?
Okay, so for the $500 GM fee, can that be paid in credit card, or it has to be cash?
It's not listed, it's not paid, it's just deducted from the price mark. It's not a problem at all. Unless the appeal committee decides not to charge this fee, which happens quite often.
Okay, I have another question also related to the $500, but for coming late, yeah, because according to the information we received, it's not exactly clear. Yeah, we are advised to come in time. If the game starts at 3 o'clock, for example, if somebody stands in the queue 2:45, yeah, he comes, which means already that who knows in there what kind of problems he is. He's leaving the room 2:38, he comes here 2:45. What I mean that I don't want any player to feel already very stressed before the game when he comes in time to worry that what happened if suddenly with 10 other guys, we just don't make it this difficult. Do you have any idea how to deal with this situation just to come? I think I'm not getting the first round, so for me it's very convenient to just look around and how it's going. But I think that many players are concerned and knowing that before the game keep it right, it's very important. So I would just like to get some info from the arbiter that how to deal with this situation. Thank you.
So any late delay, let's say, that connected to some organizational part, of course we will not penalize players. So and also pay attention that we are talking about playing area. So if you reach playing area, you will not be penalized.
But of course, for the first round, it's advised to be a bit earlier. We will all get to know the playing hall, so a bit earlier is always better. And for people who are not living in official hotels, please have in mind that the traffic in Goa is quite heavy. And here, if you stuck in traffic, this is not an explanation for the delay. Yeah, according to tournament, the suggestion is to reach around 2:30 to be on the safe side. Yes, anything else?
Going to be published. Thank you.
So the presentation will be sent in the group of players. If someone has not joined the group of players on WhatsApp, we are advising to do so. The schedule of tiebreaks is in the presentation, and this is the answer for the second question, and black on the first board. For all odd numbers, black on the first board. In first round. Yeah? In the first round.
For a tie break, I know it starts at 3, but for the second game, that's in the regulation.
Everything was discussed, and everything is in the presentation. Okay, we are of course available both during the day, also in the hotel. If you have any questions, please approach us. We'll try to help.
Once again, as Lukas already said, we are strongly encouraged to join one of the channels. WhatsApp or Telegram, yes. And but please mind that it's only one-way channel, so you cannot ask questions in this channel. So please use official email, not private WhatsApp contacts for your questions. So any questions will be treated very quickly.
And already in the group we sent information that if accompanying people of players, one person per day, is interested to receive the ticket to visit the playing hall, it is possible to come to the info desk and ask, but for one person per player. Okay, I don't see any more questions. Thank you very much. We wish you a very successful tournament. The delegate of the tournament, together with me at the main table, we have Sorokina, arbiter, Abhijit Kunte, tournament director, Gopal Kumar, third play maker.
Help you to find the way, but for the first round, try to come a little bit earlier to be sure that we also will have a fair play check in the entrance. Mr. Gopal will tell you later on, but try to be earlier tomorrow, please.